This was fun, wasn't it? I enjoyed this game. It was worth getting up for.
Well, I'm glad you did.
I'm sure people are happy to hear that.
I did not get up with this.
Did you not? Oh, no, it was good. What was interesting, that even when Manchester City went 2-1 up, is that Leyton Orient still created chances. They were still going for it. They didn't just roll over. And I think if you're a Leyton Orient fan, obviously you're very proud of what you saw today, because it was a great cup.
Actually, I was up, not from the start. I had it on the TV, but I was pottering around.
Pottering around.
Watching around the house. I saw it was
dusting.
I saw it was a tight game, and then. But yeah, it is, and Guardiola's right. It's kind of what cup competitions, and it's not just the FA Cup. It could be, in Spain or wherever.
Yeah.
You go to lower league oppositions, and they fight like hell, and it's physical. And he talked about balls in the channels and behind the fullbacks, and that's what a lot of these teams down the lower leagues do. They don't. Some of them don't, but not. Most of the teams in the lower leagues don't try to play out like the Premier League teams from the goalkeeper. Some might try it, but it generally is not a good idea. So they do play a lot of long balls. So you have to, and he mentioned that you have to fight for those second balls in the middle of the park. So it's a kind of roll your sleeves up. The pitch isn't great. You've got to roll your sleeves up, and you've got to be prepared for the fight as well as the football. You know you'll outplay them, but will you outfight them? Right? And if you don't have the attitude that we're going to match them physically, then it can be a very, very tough day. And I think he admitted that in his interview, and that's why he's saying he picked a strong side, and eventually had to go to his bench.
Yeah, and up next, of course, it's Real Madrid. You could say, what did we learn today going into that tie? Not a lot. It's going to be very interesting, given what Manchester City have done so far this season, going into this two-legged tie against Real Madrid, the first of which, of course, is Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, they're a team that on form is really hobbling through the season at the moment, aren't they? And you look at that run of fixtures there, and the way they perform this season, it looks a tough ask to get through that bulk of fixtures. I'm sure the players will be hoping for a good start to those fixtures, but definitely Pep's so experienced nowadays that he knows how to get the best out of his teams. He's been subpar this season, but we know that at any moment a team and a squad like Manchester City can just turn it on. We've seen it over the last couple of years. They go from third gear into fourth.
And they're -2 gear at the moment.
I mean, that graphic though, Tottenham apart, every other team in there is a kind of form team.
Mm-hmm.
Who was on it? It was Real Madrid,
Liverpool.
Newcastle, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Obviously Tottenham are having a hard time. That may change with players coming back by the time that game comes around, but every side is kind of, not that Real Madrid are playing brilliantly, but they're all up near the top of the league. So it's going to be a tough period for them, and a kind of sink or swim period. They'll either come through it and they'll regain some form, or they could lose 5 or 6 of those games very, very easily.
I don't think it'd be a surprise.
No, it wouldn't.
As difficult as that was.
Yeah,
Why?
because I know FA Cup. Since 2018 that Wigan, I think so. Wigan? No, I don't know. Yeah, I think Wigan bring it out in a game like we play 10 against 11 many times, all the time against that teams. We behave incredibly, so we play a really, really good game. It's typical FA Cup game. That's why this competition is unbelievable for the fans, for the how support the crowd, and of course we knew it. They are strong and they belong to the channel, so they're a really, really good team, incredible, well managed. But we may create a lot of chances. They create chances, especially in the long balls, second balls, because always in this competition, League One, League Two, even Championship, they are really, really good on that. But yeah, happy to to go through.
What was it that your side struggled with in that first half in particular?
I don't think so. Well, I would say the first 10, 15 minutes, then especially when they attack the channels here and we could not defend, and after. So they have a long throws and this kind of situation. They're so strong, and there was it was really, really, really hard. But after the fantastic goals that they had, we take the game and we create a lot of chances.
From your perspective, is it frustrating having to bring on the likes of Kevin De Bruyne and Phil Foden when you've got the game against Real Madrid on Tuesday, or are you happy that you can make those changes and you've got that in your locker?
Absolutely not. That's why they are here. Because I would have thinking in Madrid, honestly, today we don't win. and we will not have 2 finals, the FA Cup, and 5 or 6 semi-finals in a row in FA Cup. So it will never happen. So we take incredible seriously. Another thing is you win or lose. That is not the point. That is not about. But we take seriously and we bring the team. But we thought it was the best.
When you brought on Kevin De Bruyne, did you know that he was going to change the game and that quickly?
Always you expect the best for the players when come in, the best, not just Kevin, all of them. So happy for his goal, his movement was really good.
And I saw you talking to Phil Foden quite a lot post-match. Can you tell us what you were saying to him? And Nico Gonzalez, of course, he got that injury. Is he okay? And can you tell us?
Welcome to the Premier League and the referees. He's welcome.
And the weather as well for him.
Well, yeah, but that he knew it. Maybe he knew it about the referees. Because I understand it's not easy. It's not easy to do something when you play against the teams like League One. It's not easy to do it.